Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started on chapter 2. We're going to do staff and scroll today. We're going to just clear it out all at once, and I'm going to end up doing the same thing for chapter 3, so these might get a little bit long, but I think it's just better just to do them all at once. So this is the team we're going to bring. I'm going to switch out MV1 and Rhinox as well. We're still bringing the Hand of Chaos energy with Galvatron and Cyclonus, but we're going to be including Bumblebee and G1 Megatron now. I still need to get them duped. I'm still waiting on, to decide on who I want to use that generic awakening, so yeah, they're going to remain like that for now. Windblade, just doing a check-in. How is Magnus doing? The prisoner, who has taken Ultra Magnus's form, is stable enough. They won't stop rambling though. Permission to mute them. How do you mute another bot? I find that once they're knocked out, most everyone get less talkative. Windblade, you must believe me. I am just as confused as everyone else about what is going on. Keep my name out of your speakers. I'm here to guard you, not listen to your lies. Damn, Windblade. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's see guys, what do we got? So, increased crit damage should be super easy. And what is this little Sharkticon on? He is on trigger rate, so... Alright, well I mean it's nothing too crazy, nothing we can't handle, so... Let us just go down, I guess, the toughest one, and everything should be fine. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and keep playing a little bit with Bone Crusher, and then we'll give some of the fights over to Bumblebee and to Megatron as well. Let's go for those immediate heavy spams. I still can't believe yesterday, guys, when we were fighting that kickback, I was like 100% expecting, like, for him just to like keep attacking me with, like, I don't know, just with his melee basic hits and getting a whole bunch of crits, and I would have loved to see him end up killing himself, but that sadly did not happen. It was like a super defensive kickback. Sometimes like it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I was pissed. I'm not getting a whole lot of bleeds either. But this one should do it. If we can get a bleed here, or not. And, not necessary. Up next, we have ourselves a Motor Master. Okay, so we'll just use Cyclonus for this one. This one should be super easy. That way we can get through this chapter quickly. I don't want to make this like a, like a really long video, like 30 minutes or so. So we'll just let Cyclonus do his thing. And yeah, this is honestly like a free win, although I have noticed that sometimes like people do mention that for whatever reason, like Cyclonus's pulse or whatever doesn't trigger, and I've seen it sometimes in alliance missions where like a Motor Master will dash at you, but he won't get stunned and the pulse won't even trigger. So yeah, that is strange when that happens, but oh well. I also saw this one clip of, I think it was Grimlock from chapter 1. Some dude was fighting him, and like you could see Grimlock in his alt mode, and he's still like swinging around like his sword. It just looks so stupid. Just imagine like a giant dinosaur swinging around a sword. It's funny. Alright, there we go, and Waspinator's not that bad to fight against. Can't believe I struggled so much when I went through Revenge of the King for the first time. Seriously, I cannot believe Waspinator ended up costing me like so much freaking energon, man. It was so dumb, but yeah. I guess once you fight with certain characters like a lot more often, it gets a lot easier to to counter them. And we have a Sharkticon. Okay. Let's give this one to Megatron. and sadly we cannot steal any buffs away, so that's quite unfortunate. Still waiting for that tech awakening program, man. I'm still undecided though who I'd end up using it on. Either Megatron or Optimus. One of them would end up getting it. No idea how we ended up getting caught there. Okay, I keep forgetting we can fuse this. There we go. It's fused, so now we just kind of avoid his unstoppable for a little bit. Such a noob, man. Honestly, I completely forgot we could fuse the buffs. This goes to show I haven't played with Megatron in a while. But there we go. Not bad at all. This should be the mini boss. Yes. Windblade. Something has triggered every proximity alarm Teletron has, and all surveillance cameras have gone dark. I heard a blast. I think someone is breaking their way into here. Commander, keep an eye on the prisoner. You will find that this commander does not follow the pathetic will of the Autobots. They came here from the flipped dimension with Magnus. Isn't that right? I have no clue what you're speaking of. I swear to you on my maker's circuits. Enough of the facade, you champion of chaos. First, I'm going to shut you down, Shockwave. Then I'm going to shut down everyone else in this quadrant. Yes, spend your last precious moments on this earth being incorrect. Why make your death any less pitiful than your life? Shockwave is such a badass. But honestly, Windblade is too as well in this dialogue. So debuff duration, special, and yeah, I mean, all these fights have been pretty easy so far, and you know, people have mentioned that this month, the spotlight for December, it's pretty easy, so I don't know what's going on. I was honestly assuming that it was going to be like a lot more difficult, but that's not the case, so we're left with you know, nothing crazy at all, so should be pretty easy, straightforward fights. Let's get the power lock going, that way we don't trigger his signature. Alright, we're gonna end it with the special 3 guys, and well, hopefully he doesn't die before then. Okay, there we go. Boom, uppercut. Okay. Easy. And another perfect guy, so not doing too bad, doing pretty good. And just 2 more fights left, and we'll be done with this chapter. Nemesis Prime is up next. We'll give it over to Galvatron, and just go for those carrot blaster cannon shots. Oops. God, 10,000 damage, man, just like that for free. Crazy. Of Unicron is up, and I think this might, nope, it's not gonna be enough. 1%, that is that is crazy, man. Galvatron is so insanely strong, seriously. Like, once you get those dark charges going, you're at 30, you launch a special 2, a special 3, and if you have like Hand of Chaos energy, and if you get lucky with the crit, this dude does an insane amount of damage. Let's see, this still isn't settled. He may be an untrustworthy pile of living malware, but he seemed convinced you two weren't on the level. I cannot remember much, but I know I am an Autobot to my core. Commander, tell Windblade we are trustworthy. I can't say I'm swayed by that argument. Maybe we can settle this without words. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like completely like confused at this point. Like, I think I need to go back and like reread like the entire storyline, because at this point I have no idea who's a good guy and who's a bad guy. So I'm just here to kill bots, you know? So let's see. Trigger rate, crit damage, melee timed. Nothing crazy. This wind blade should honestly go down pretty easily. I'm not gonna let this wind blade attack me because that increased damage is gonna end up doing a whole ton of damage to me. So she'd probably end up killing Bone Crusher before she kills herself. So once I drop her below like 50% HP, then I will let her have her way with me. Except for the armor pierce. I don't want to eat that specialty. Alright. And alright, have your way. Alright, never mind. I'm almost basically gonna die. There we go. She did too much damage, man, and not enough melee stacks got on her, so yeah. Moving on. Nothing to see here, guys. And up next, what do we got? Let's see. This one should be, I forgot what this one was called. Windblade, enough. You're here for a purpose, and that purpose is not lashing out at the commander. Yeah, well, if they're really on our team, they sure seemed happy enough to beat me senseless just now. There's proof to confirm they're not a duplicate. Autobots in the evil dimension apparently aren't known to let humans stay in one piece for long. Humans aren't known for their longevity regardless. Can't replace any parts, can barely upgrade, not exactly impressive life forms. You know the comms are so open, right? Comms with human friends listening? I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to guard possible planetary threats. Okay, and this one is Scroll, and we are gonna fight against Ultra Magnus, so alright, let's go ahead and ask our alliance for some help. That one should be the easiest one, so let's go ahead and pop a refill. I did end up buying the refill that they had today for sale, so saved myself 10 energon, yes. And I got a boost, XP boost thingy, so I have no use for it, but it's still cheaper. And I know I'm going to end up using refills in the long run because I don't see myself playing this, you know, like the entire story spotlight mission consistently. So let's see, that is reflect ranged, super annoying lane, power flow timed. Oof, okay, both of those seem pretty bad. Increased melee damage by 150%, so I am just going to go down the left hand side and pray that everything is gonna be fine. Everything should be fine. It should be pretty easy. I've gone down that lane in Alliance missions with Prowl and the Grimlock in the first section, so not a uh-oh. I need him to dash at me. Why is he not dashing at me? It's gonna be a rough one, boys. As long as we can get him like in the corner, I think we'll be good. Just keep dashing at him. Just gotta find that opening. Shield should be coming up, maybe? Oh, no. Actually, yeah, I always forget. Whenever you fight, like, I don't think that's the case with Rhinox, but whenever you fight a Sharkticon with, like, Bumblebee, the shields don't end up coming back. Like, once he breaks them, they don't come back, which is weird, but it's okay, you know? I'll take it. Let's go ahead and give it a Bone Crusher for this one against Barricade, and I'm not gonna let this guy hit me. Not for now, at least. I do need to find an opening, though, so... There we go. Nice. Ow. Bleed and prevent invasion. Come on. Special 2, and this might be it. This might do it. Nope. Alright, we did not get a crit on the last one, but that is, with 3 bleeds, it should be, I think, a 75%, like, reduced evasion, so, yeah, I got pretty lucky there with the bleeds and the anti-evade, so we're good. And here we have a primal, we'll give it a Megatron. This one should be pretty easy as well. Or not. I hate getting caught, man. I don't know what it is about me getting caught. It like triggers me for some reason. Go, got it fused. Gotta time that stuff. And Primal is basically donezo. So there we go. Almost 10,000 damage with the special one, so not bad. Hand of Chaos, guys. It does some amazing, surprising, you know, damage every now and then. Next, we have ourselves a Mixed Daddy. So, for this one, we'll just give it a Bone Crusher again. Shouldn't be that bad. Come on. Launch your special. Go, and another heavy. Alright, screw it. Let's go for a special too, guys. And if we eat... Okay, no, I was gonna say, if we end up eating, like, that stupid concussive block, he's gonna get upset. Nope, we're good. The baiting begin, and this might end up doing it. Yeah, that bleed does a whole ton of damage, plus we have deep wounds as well, so yeah, all this, man, just seriously helps out Bone Crusher so much. Bludgeon! We have ourselves a Bludgeon. Alright, some of you guys might remember where that's from. If anyone remembers where Bludgeon is from, please post it in the comments, seriously. When I first heard Bludgeon's name pronounced like that, I could not stop laughing. But yeah, some of you guys know. Some of you guys that have been here for a while. You guys remember that. I hear an Autobot has risen from the dead to join the side of glory. For the last time, no. There is no world in the multiverse where I turn my back on the Autobots. See, that's the problem. There are a lot of worlds out there, and Autobot is not a term that universally means good. You don't have to grovel in this cage any longer, brother. You may join the Decepticon cause. It more accurately reflects who you truly are. This is madness. It is an impossible task to prove to either of you my intent while I sit here to be prodded like a tested rat. How right you are. I shall disable the commander. You make a run for it, Magnus. See, I'm so confused, guys. Like, okay, so obviously Ultra Magnus is good, right? So is this Bludgeon? No, this Bludgeon is 100% bad. He's a Decepticon Bludgeon trying to get Ultra Magnus on the Decepticon side, so Windblade is good, but she still has her doubts, right? I don't know, man. Like, I'm so confused at this point. Let's see, what is Bludgeon on? He's on crit rate, and that is it. Like, I don't know, man. These mini bosses are like super easy. I don't know what Kabam is doing over there. Someone really dropped the ball with the difficulty for Master this time, which is honestly a good thing. Hopefully more players are able to complete Master this time. Hopefully it's not too difficult for some of you guys. Right. And with Cyclonus, we'll just make quick work of Bludgeon. Just nullify everything. Ow. Oof, I thought we could nullify that armor buff. I guess not. this should do it. So there we go. Not bad. And this should be our last fight, and then Ultra Magnus should be next. So we have Restructicon and Reflect Range. So, okay guys, for this one, we'll try it again. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna let this this Sharkticon just smack us around, see if he gets a lot of crits. 1 crit, okay. We'll avoid the heavy. And where are the crits, Kabam? Seriously, like, it's like when the AI knows they're fighting a Bone Crusher, they like don't do anything. Okay, now, yeah, this is going nowhere. So we'll just go for, God, look at that damage, man. Bone Crusher seriously can do some work, especially once Courage kicks in. Of course, you know, we do an extra like 35% damage, so yeah. I guess masteries do definitely help. I see you scoping out that Decepticon-sized hole in the wall, prisoner. You know what? Go for it. It'd give me an excuse to cut you down as you flee. You'd stab an Autobot in the back without mercy? You're not the Windblade I once knew. I told you to keep my name out of your filthy mouth. I have committed no crime. I have had no trial. I demand to be let out. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. You dare to twist the words of Prime at a time like this? You disgust me to my deepest core. My spark is breaking in two as I raise my weapons, but I cannot stay here any longer and wait for mysteries to solve themselves. Prepare for battle. Wow. Okay. Alright, so let's see. He is on that Power Flow timed buff, which we have to be careful with. Reflect ranged and increase melee damage, so... Okay, let us give this one a Bone Crusher. This will be his send-off fight, because most likely he's gonna die. And yeah. Alright. Come on, Ultra Magnus. Do it. What? We gave him a special 3? No way. That is so stupid. Okay, I did not expect to give him that much of a power boost with just the heavy. Alright, goodbye Bone Crusher. You sadly did not deserve that send-off. I was expecting him to do more damage, but that's okay. Alright, we'll play more careful. Just gotta play around that buff. Or bait out the specials. Alright, so we are not doing that bad. It should be coming back up here in a little bit, so there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and finish it off, guys, with a special 3. I think, yeah, special 3 should be enough to do it. Go and power up again, and goodbye, Ultra Magnus. It has been fun, but you killed Bone Crusher, and now I'm gonna shoot you with our Carrot Blaster around the face, and almost 20,000 damage, so not bad. And that is gonna be it, guys, for Chapter 2. Tomorrow I will go ahead and do Chapter 3, and that'll be it. We will finally be done with, you know, all the spotlights for 2019. Yay, you know. Big celebration for all of us out here. Oops, let's go ahead and skip that. I didn't mean to click next, so let's go ahead and exit. And yeah, honestly, I already went through Chapter 3, but I skipped all the dialogue, so I don't know exactly how this is gonna end. Hopefully it sets something up for, I don't know, 2020. Hopefully it's like something good. So yeah, I can't wait to start this one, finish it, and then we'll see what happens, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and we will continue Chapter 3 tomorrow.